door. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to C-Roll Productions. You guys, Gwyneth Paltrow, Pepper Potts in the MCU, has announced her retirement from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, how many films has Gwyneth Paltrow been in? We have the first 3 Iron Man movies that she's been in. She was in the first Avengers. What else was she in? She was in Spider-Man Homecoming. She was in Avengers Infinity War. So, she said that Endgame will be her last film. But she will be open-minded for an appearance cameo in, the future MCU movies. Now, to be honest with you guys, I thought that's what she was doing already. Her last movie that she was actually in was, Iron Man 3. And then, Spider-Man Homecoming, she had a cameo. In Infinity War, that was a cameo. I mean, you were talking maybe two to 3 minute scenes, nothing more, nothing less. So far, she's just been making these little appearances, these little cameos, in MCU movies. So she really hasn't had a massive role, but I feel like with Avengers Endgame, her role will be a lot bigger than what it has been in her past MCU movies, since Iron Man 3, that is. So I think she will play a pivotal role. I don't think that she died, from the snap. But I think, her role in Endgame will be, a pivotal role to the story. And her and Tony, where we're talking about, their relationship and her possibly being pregnant, things of that nature. Because Tony said he had that dream that, she was pregnant. So things like that, But, I've liked what she's done with the character for Pepper Potts. I thought she was a great addition to the Iron Man movies. Her and Robert Downey Jr. really feed off each other very well. And like I said, I'm down for her to come back to make these little appearances and cameos. And and to be honest with you, this is not just going to happen to Gwyneth Paltrow. This is going to happen to many other MCU characters as well. When we're talking about Chris Evans, Captain America, his contract is officially over. Robert Downey Jr., things of that nature. If these characters aren't killed off, I expect them to have, not cameo appearances, but, okay, I'll do your next movie in 2 to 3 years for your Avengers Secret Wars or something like that. I'll come back. Or you guys are planning to do an Avengers Civil War 2. I can see Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. Okay, well, we'll come back for that movie. But they won't be the main vocal point of the entire MCU. They just won't. Along with Bruce Banner, or Mark Ruffalo, because, these characters are getting older, especially, well, I wouldn't really necessarily say that Chris Evans is getting older, because he still looks good for his age. I feel like he can do Captain America for another 8 to 10 years easily. But, he does have a life beyond the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and, he likes to write, he likes to direct, he wants to do plays, theater work, and I'm not knocking him for that, because, he loves his craft, and he has a wide range of things he likes to do in the film industry. So I respect Chris Evans for that. But it's going to be a sad day when, we get that, well, Chris Evans won't be in the next Marvel Cinematic Universe phase. It's going to be weird, or, Downey won't be in it. It's going to be like, it's going to be so weird. But this isn't the end. The Marvel Cinematic Universe will definitely continue on and branch off and develop and do more things, especially with the whole Disney Fox, acquisition is supposed to be done by June. There's a whole bunch of characters that they can introduce into the MCU. So things of that nature, it's just developing and just branching off from the old and creating something new. I'm not mad about it. I am sad about it. I'm not mad about it, but I'm sad about it because I love, my original Avengers. They started it back in, 2012. That first Avengers movie came out. Downey 2008, 2007. So it will definitely be a tearjerker for me to say goodbye to these characters. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Gwyneth Paltrow officially retiring from the role of Pepper Potts in the MCU after Avengers Endgame. Post your comments down below, you guys, and thank you for taking time today for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.